So, I just got done reading the chapter. Obito turns into the Jinchuriki. What the fuck?
It helped us receive preference, even if we separate over drama that seems pressing, and I can't redeem, check on or even defeat besties. I know that we can grow to be better.
So if you guys want my honest opinions on the character Obito Uchiha, take a look at this picture. Take a look at this awesome picture I made on a Photoshop CS5. That pretty much still sums it up for me. Alright, so this chapter of Naruto was just so effing crazy. It was an enjoyable read. It was super quickly paced. There was enough dialogue to keep me entertained, and there was enough action to keep me entertained. However, there were a couple of major events this chapter that were conceived to me like, what? And I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So for those that don't know, Obito Uchiha turned into the Ten Tails Jinchuriki this chapter. For some of you guys, he might be getting redemption. You might be like, oh man, he made a turnaround. But to me, when reading this, that should remind me of Stingmeaner. And it's not like Obito's like Stingmeaner, it's just like the fact that he turned into the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, I felt exactly like that.
What's good, Nyaka? What's good, Nyaka?
More Obito, no! I honestly at this point don't really care too much about Obito. I'm honestly very tired of ranting on Obito ever since 599 came out and Obito's face was revealed to the public. Yeah, I've been on his ass ever since. The only way he could have gotten a little bit of redemption and it was blown fucking up with this chapter is if he would have died with a bang. If he would have been like, you know what, I'm a piece of fucking shit. You know what, Madara? I'm gonna lower half your strength by 50%. That would lead to two good things. Obito is gone, and Madara's strength is weakened because he's too fucking OP. Kishimoto is just rehashing on a character I don't care about, and honestly, that is the problem with that. You know, if I did care about Obito, I'd honestly be happy, but I just don't. It's been long since I cared about this character. You know, I'm tired of ranting on Obito, but at the same time, what the fuck? Obito turned into the Ten Tails Jinchuriki? The main reason I'm fucking shocked that Obito was the fucking Ten Tails Jinchuriki is because Kishimoto always made it out to be that Madara was going to use the Rinnegan Tensei on Obito to, you know, make him reborn, basically. Obito now, after getting his ass fucking kicked by Kakashi's on the floor, is still thinking about fucking Rin, his 7-year-old fucking crush. He now turns into the Ten Tails Jinchuriki when we thought he was leaving the fucking series. And I'm not gonna even lie, I am excited. I want to see more shit now. But if you guys really can't work with me here and understand the disappointment I have in terms of just this character, well, fuck you. Now, one of the biggest questions is, how is Madara gonna react to this? Because it seems just in general, he still don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck. And I'm actually not going to jump to conclusions because honestly, I do believe Madara could get out of this situation. It's just going to be very hard to see that after all this time, Madara was supposedly to be the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. Obito took that spot. So how is this all going to play out now? Is Madara going to like have Game Boy Butt Sex infused with Obito? Is he going to un-Jinchuriki the Obito creature somehow? Or Kishimoto could go about this another route, who just too OP to give a fuck about anything, and just kill people without anything, and just like kill Obito on the spot, even though he is the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. I don't see Kishimoto going that route. What is Madara gonna do now? I'm just so excited to see what he is going to do now. And we need to see a reasonable reaction, because if we don't, it's like, what the fuck? What was the point of even resurrecting this motherfucker named Obito? A portion of this chapter is actually spent on Hashirama using his clones and just overall, I guess, trying to set up the fight between him and Madara. We also get to see a glimpse of Tobirama. I thought it was pretty refreshing seeing them because, you know, it's fun to see those two. I mean, fuck, like, this battle between Hashirama and Madara is gonna be fucking amazing. So after the 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze, leader of Obito's squad, sees Obito, the current piece of shit Obito, he says to himself, now I see. He does the Flying Thunder God technique, goes up to Obito, and slashes that motherfucker! Slashes that motherfucker!
It was really good!
Minato delivered the reunion perfectly. This was, without a doubt, the best part of the chapter. I love this part so much. Minato is so amazing that he's making me literally sympathize with Obito just a little bit. I felt a little bit emotional when Minato's like, I wanted you to become the Hokage. And that was just so fucking crazy. I love seeing that. And guess what Obito's flashback was about? Do I even need to bother? And after it seems like Obito was gone, he turns into the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. We don't know actually how he did so. Maybe he was storing up this entire time and, was planning to betray Madara, because it seemed like after, the flashback, it seemed like ever since then, Madara and Obito were on opposing sides, and maybe Obito this entire time was actually planning on becoming the Jinchuriki. It's such a monumental moment. If that's the fucking 10 Tails final form, I'm gonna fucking punch the wall. And what about that artwork? What about that artwork? Like, there were some amazing panels in this chapter. Just look at that shit. That is one sexy ass panel. That is some great fucking shit. The fourth Hokage, Naruto standing side by side, QB form, that is some dope shit. The artwork in this chapter was just so awesome. Like, seeing Minato stab through Obito, the artwork just looks so amazing. That is the chapter right there. Starts off pretty much with Hashirama setting up the fight with Madara. Madara coming to the conclusion that he's going to use Obito as a sacrifice now. Minato seeing Obito, defeating Obito. Obito turning in to the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. That shit's crazy.